1. And anytime I do that, I want to say Obi Trice, real name, no gimmicks. All right.
Get it.
Yes, and we should be online right about now. I think it's doing a little buffering here.
I know, it's always delayed.
Yeah, I think it's like a 10-second delay or something.
Ice cream. So good. You started off just me like mumbling while eating.
Yeah, no, that's the way to do it. Actually, that was going to ask you too. Do you know what the best place to get a banana split on the Strip is? My stepdad's been asking me about that, and I'm like, I don't even eat ice cream like that.
Dairy Queen in New York. That's the only place I could think of.
Right, just offhand. I don't know. We have to ask the live chat.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right. Here, we can wait up for just a second until people get tuned in.
All right. Yeah, I'm thinking really hard for it. There was an ice cream shop that used to be in New York. Was it Boulevard Creamery, and it's no longer there?
I think it might have been. Boulevard Creamery.
Yeah, the place was all right.
So, I don't know. I'm not really a big ice cream guy, so I never really think about it too hard.
Yeah, I just love Dairy Queen. It's my favorite still. Or New York street trucks with their soft serves. Oh my god.
The good stuff there. That's what you need. That's
yeah. All right. Water. I finished my ice cream, Mickey Mouse ice cream pop.
Nice.
Delicious.
You got a beer cracked. I am ready for this now. Let's go.
Oh, yeah. What's up, peeps?
All right. Welcome back to the hashtag Vegas video podcast. And it's your boy, Ace of Vegas, with your girl, CrisRocks. And unfortunately, our boy, CG, he is out tonight, spending some time with his family. Who does that? Family guys do that too.
Father's Day to everyone.
Yeah, happy
Even
Father's
if you're not
Day.
a father, and if you're just a mother, happy Father's Day to all.
Oh, there we go. And we already got Robert in the chat. What's up, Robert?
What's up?
All right, cool deal. So what are we going to go ahead and do for this podcast today, Cris? What is our plan here? What's our evil plan?
Our plan is to talk a lot about this. Oh, crap. Sorry for that audio. I might turn on my phone by accident. I'm a mess.
Oh, yeah.
But we're talking about the Haunted Museum from Ghost Adventures, Zach Bagans. There's an incident where a part of the exhibit was shut down because of a creepy occurrence in one of the exhibits. So we'll talk more on that. And we'll take it away, Ace.
All right, awesome. And while we're on the subject of haunted and abandoned places, we're also going to talk about the north end of the Vegas Strip and how that place is also cursed, in case you didn't know. Yes. I think it's a different type of curse, though.
Yeah, it's a different type of curse. It's just about curses and scariness today, even though it's not Halloween and it's Father's Day.
We're doing our Halloween episode early. We're gonna have a Father's focused episode on Halloween. We'll just flip it like that. That'll be awesome.
Yeah, you know how it's Christmas in July, it's Halloween in June.
There you go. That's how you do it.
That's our thing.
I got that is a marketer's wet dream right there. Christmas in June. So. All right. Well, let's go ahead and jump straight into it. So, Cris, tell me more about this Zach Bagans. Is it? I think that's it. So I'm not a big Ghost Hunters fan or anything like that. I'm not really all about the supernatural stuff, but you know a lot about it. So you should tell us about that.
I will enlighten you, and I really like the picture that you put of Zach Bagans. But yeah, there is a show on the Travel Channel that's been going on for many years called Ghost Adventures. There are many skeptics on it, but I'm a true believer since I've seen ghosts before and I hear them sometimes. And there's one that lives in my apartment and I welcome him anytime. But he has a collection of some of the most haunted objects in the world in Vegas at his haunted museum. And it's right off the Strip, getting like to downtown. I think that's where the location's by. It's closer to Stratosphere. But this haunted museum, I think it's already 2 years that's been open, 2 to 3 years, I think so. And I went there a year ago, and it was an amazing, amazing place. Like, even if it's really scary, but The exhibits of how they decorated, designed the exhibits is truly magical. It's really nice. It's like a museum of art inside there, even with the most haunted objects in the world.
Hmm.
But 2 weeks ago, there was an incident where he had to close part of an exhibit that has a rocking chair. And this rocking chair is not your normal rocking chair. It's a haunted rocking
Oh,
chair that
sort
he
of. A
bought.
haunted rocking chair. How do
Aha.
you haunt a rocking chair? How does
I
that work?
guess you die in it or something. I have no idea. But this rocking chair, let me tell you more about it.
All right,
He bought it off of I guess it's tied to another paranormal investigator, Lorraine Warren, and a case called Devil Made Me Do It case. I'm not sure what exactly that was. Um, but apparently it's haunted, and he had it displayed on the wall, and it's kind of like a painting, but you open the painting and you see the rocking chair, and they put like lights on it, and it's just chilling there. So there is a lot of experiences with people on the tour that he does. He does tours. He does multiple tours from morning to night in that place.
Mhm.
And he said that the tour guides were experiencing not feeling well. And let's see what else.
They're not feeling well. Are we talking like
No.
they were looking at the chair? They're like, oh, I'm not sure if I'm digging the aesthetic of this thing. Or are we talking they were sick to their
Yeah.
stomach? Or what kind of not feeling well are we talking about here?
Yeah, it says there that a woman collapsed. Is this during the investigation? I'm reading this article. They said that people started crying uncontrollably. I can't even say that word. And it's just been too much stress with that chair where people's emotions are being infected, and a lady collapsing 2 hours after encountering that chair. He said that. Oh, he said, I'm reading this, that the first tour group that visited Zach, they noticed that the door to the chair's room slowly creaked open all by itself, and that the light that was focused on the chair went out when a power cord was mysteriously yanked out of the wall. So that is what's happening in that chair during that exhibit. So it was shut down because it's causing a lot of turmoil at that museum. But come on, you have like, I'm pretty sure thousands of spirits in that museum roaming around. They're playing with each other. They're probably saying hey. So if you're going to the haunted museum, don't expect to see the chair displayed anytime soon, but I'm pretty sure
So have you been
it'll
to
be
this
displayed.
museum? Just out of curiosity, have you been to this thing?
Yes, I have been there, and I wasn't scared. You're in a group with I was in a group with 10 to 15 people, and the tour guide just leads you. You have to sign. Oh, this is the thing. You have to sign a waiver saying that if a ghost gets you, or you get like hurt, or if you die, it's not their fault.
Wait, bring that back. What was that last bit?
I have no idea. What did
No,
I
no,
say?
no. What was that last bit? If you die or something?
Oh yes. It's not their if something happens to you, they don't take liability on your life.
So if the
So
magic ghosts that they've summoned, clearly, I'd say in a corporate setting, this is clearly their fault. They've gathered all these cursed mystical artifacts.
yeah,
So whether you believe it or not, but they decided to go ahead and put them in one room
yeah,
in the city
one
of
room.
sin, and it's not their fault if you
Yeah,
die, and they're charging
yeah,
you to be in here. What the hell
yeah.
kind
You're
of
there.
business plan is that?
Yeah, it's a great one. It lures people with me because I'm like, oh my God, I'm a big avid Ghost Adventures fan, and I want to see some of the items that were on display there. But of course, I was like, okay, let me find some holy water and spray it on me just in case
Just to be
there's
safe.
something, just to be safe. But I'm one of those that I don't really get scared. I get more excited. I'm like, oh my God. There's demons in here. I like demons. I don't
So
like demons. But okay, look, we're taking it somewhere else. But I just get very excited with haunted things. It's my favorite. But yes, the museum is really cool. It's if you haven't been there, yeah, if you like ghosts, go. But if you don't, stay away. But inside it's really beautiful. It's kind of like an art exhibit, but with haunted objects. Because the way they do it too, also like a play. They have like some actors in there that act out certain scenes.
Hmm.
They actually even have celebrity memorabilia. They have like something of Heath Ledger. I don't know if it was his passport. I don't know why he had his passport, but it was like some random passport. They had where Michael Jackson sat on when he died, that chair.
Wait, so anytime a dead celebrity has a thing, this guy just
Yeah,
buys
he
it?
just buys it up. Yeah, he's the only person that will buy it up.
What is wrong with this
Yeah,
guy?
yeah, I guess he's been doing it for so long. I'm pretty sure he has calling with getting all these objects.
I see. I'm sure he knows a guy. What knows a guy? Like, hey, you guys
Yeah.
want
Want
Prince's
this haunted thing?
sunglasses?
Yeah, he'll probably buy them up. And there's like the thing is you can't take any video or anything. You just have to go through it. You'll get kicked out if you do. He had a circus. It was like some circus exhibit that pays tribute to, I guess, the Ringling Brothers.
Mm.
It was kind of nice. It was a little creepy. Of course, everything is there creepy. He had this one van that, I guess, a suicide van where a guy did a bunch of helped people commit suicide in there by injecting them with that thing. Just some van in there that I remember. There was that Divic box, and there is a place from my hometown almost. I live next to Gary, Indiana, which is probably like the most roughest place in Indiana. And there is like that haunted house that it was called the Demon House. There was a documentary on it.
Oh.
He actually had yeah, where kids were like possessed by this one demon, and he bought the house. And he actually, when he demolished it, he took some dirt from it and the staircase, and he had it displayed there. So when I went, I was like, oh my god, I live right by there. That's the house.
You're like, that's my dirt.
Yes, it's my dirt. That's Indiana. That's Northwest Indiana there. And yeah, it was a really interesting experience. And I had to, like, after I left, I told my sister, let's do something happy now.
Yeah, something a little less
Yes.
creepy.
A little less creepy, but I do want to go back again, and I want to see the new exhibits, new stuff that he throws in. But yes, that's a whole haunted museum.
So how much is a ticket to this place? So
oh man, it's a little pricey. I don't remember how much I bought it. I know it's more than 20 and maybe less than 50. Let me check for you all.
I am genuinely curious because you're talking about this guy, and I'm like, oh, this sounds mildly less creepy and disturbing than Criss Angel, because as you guys all know, that we love Criss Angel here. Can I talk about that? We love Criss.
Oh my God, Criss Angel!
Him and his faux magic.
Yeah, Criss Angel.
And we got Dan in the live chat too. What's up, Dan?
It's going, people.
I don't want to run for president, Dan. You don't want me in charge of anything. Maybe president of MGM. We'll go ahead and overthrow Jim Murin. All right. That's what's up.
So the price to go to the Haunted Museum in Vegas is $44, and it's open Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday, 1 to 9 p.m. Closed on Tuesdays, but Sunday it's noon to 8 p.m. if you guys ever want to visit, and go on a day that's not the weekend because you will wait outside. There's long lines
desert
to go.
heat there. Absolutely, yeah. We do not want to wait in the scorching desert heat out there, though.
Yeah, but once you get inside, it'll be super cold because those ghosts are cold. So
no, I feel you. No, definitely no. I'm not sure if I want to spend $90 to ruin a pair of pants anytime soon here, especially if all that if half of what you're talking about is true. That just sounds like a terrible investment for me, I gotta admit.
Yeah, so, don't do it.
I'm not sure how well that'd work out.
Yes, but it was awesome. Cris, if you want to try the pinball. Oh yeah, the Pinball Hall of Fame. I really want to go check that out.
Oh, is that up that general direction too?
I think so. Is it?
Yeah.
I grew up on pinball, so that would be awesome to see.
Yeah, that sounds like a thing one would like.
Let's start it light. Let's go now talk about happy stuff.
Oh no, we're not going to talk about happy stuff there. We're actually going to I wanted to segue into something a little darker too, actually.
Oh, well. Let's take us to that place.
All right. So speaking of haunted stuff and speaking of curses, I'm sure everybody here probably knows about the curse on the north end of the Las Vegas Strip. So I'm not sure if you guys know how far the Strip goes. So obviously the Strip goes from Mandalay Bay all the way up to Strat. You'll have some people argue that Strat isn't part of the Strip, and other people will say it is part of the Strip. I don't really care either way, but I think that the Strat still constitutes the Strip, right?
Yeah, it's kind of like the end. Yeah,
That's basically it, right? Well, yeah. I'm not sure if anybody who watches the show has been to Vegas. That'd be a huge shock to me. If anybody that watches this has been to Vegas, but no, real talk though. I'm not sure if anyone's ever noticed, but here, let me ask you, Cris. I'll ask you this question. I'll ask the live chat this question. Yes. Do you guys ever go north of Wynn Encore? Not including a Fremont trip. No, we're not including a Fremont trip, just for the record.
No, I have walked to go get some of the best tacos in Vegas, passing the Wynn. It's kind of by the Stratosphere. I forgot what the tacos are, but I have walked there just because of those tacos are like super cheap and amazing. I will get you the name of those tacos. Now we're talking about tacos.
I needed to hear about these tacos here because there's not much to talk about with the north end of the Strip because it's pretty destitute up there. I gotta admit.
Yeah, but these tacos El Gordo.
Tacos El Gordo. Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah, Robert's got it. Yes. Yeah, he was on it. He is on it over here.
Yes, you're on it. Yes, it is the best place if you ever want to go some north. Just go there.
And it looks like and Robert's been to Westgate, so he's gone to Westgate for a comedy show before. Okay, fair enough. Okay, so there are reasons to go north of the Wynn on the Strip, but what I'm getting at is like there are always these hyper specific reasons. You don't really wander down like up the north end of the Strip because what's up there? It's the convention center, obviously. You also have Stratosphere, and I mean Circus is up there, which is pretty neat. I was going to say Venetian, but that's actually south of Encore and Wynn. I mean, once you get north of Desert Inn Road, there's nothing doing.
I'm trying to think of anything else, but...
Because the Riviera's gone.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm trying to think of something else. Lucky Dragon is dead in the water. Oh, SLS. Okay, my bad. SLS is the thing, too. Robert brought that up. But those are the three things because Resorts World isn't finished yet. What else? We have the Drew coming, but that's not going to be finished, and that even got pushed back to 2022, so that's not happening anytime soon. And the Westgate, I mean, I'd even argue that that's not on the Strip either. I mean, that's slightly off Strip, and I let a lot of stuff go. There you go. And there's Robert, he's our unofficial researcher for the podcast. That's why he's a mod. That's why he modded him up.
Thank you, Robert.
Real heroes sit behind keyboards, ladies and gentlemen. Because actually, I think Robert does tech stuff for a living. I think he's a server admin or something like that. So he is legitimately a hero with a keyboard.
Yay! I'm bowing to you.
But yeah, that's about it there. The only major hotel casinos up that way are Circus, Stratosphere, and SLS.
Yeah, it's about.
And you could even argue that SLS or New Sahara, because they're going back from Sahara they went to SLS and they're going back to being Sahara. So that's a thing. I think we were talking about that. I think CompsGuy told us about that. But yeah, it's just the north. I'm probably not going to count Hilton Grand Vacation. I'm not sure about that. What do you guys think? You guys think Hilton Grand?
Yeah, not Hilton. I see like a place that's not too fun.
Yeah, it's
go visit.
It's not like a resort, not a fun place.
Who said let's go to Hilton Grand Vacation just to visit?
Yeah, no, I've never thought about that. So
but maybe one day.
Yeah. So it got me to thinking about how the Haunted Mansion, or how not the Haunted Mansion, but how the north end of the Strip is probably haunted.
Mm-hmm. Well, the Riviera, wasn't the Riviera like a little bit haunted? I think Ghost Adventures went to that.
I think they did when it was back to the. Yeah, I think they did. Because I'm trying to remember who originated the place. I know it was a mob run casino, but everything was mob run back in the day too. Yeah. So I remember the owner got shot, didn't he? One of the like 3 or 4 times or something like that. Then he got back up.
Oh man, yeah, I don't know. I know I once knew everything about the Riviera Hotel, and it's been years now.
Yeah, I think I've been there. I'd been there once, and it was a year before it closed. Then I just never
Same
got up that
here.
north. Yeah.
I walked from get this first time my sister's first time in Vegas, and I didn't know anything. Walked from the Luxor Hotel all the way to the Stratosphere, and that was a very long walk.
Right.
And I walked past by it. I'm like, hey, look at this! It's that one hotel. And then we walked past by,
Right.
and that was the only encounter.
Yeah. I would say there you go. Circus Manor Motor Lodge is definitely haunted. Dan brought that up. That place is
Yeah.
that place is so destitute. Now that depresses me. That I'm pretty sure is a poverty-stricken part of the Fortune 500 corporations. That's when they lost all their money. I'm sure they just put that up. That place is so gross and so sketch. I don't know. I don't even know. And I'm from Brooklyn, so I'm not a stranger to that sort of thing. I lived in Brooklyn in the 90s when it was scary still. So. That was a thing.
Circus. I actually like Circus.
What do you like about Circus?
Adventure Dome.
Oh, okay, all right.
Fun,
Okay.
Fun.
Oh,
That's
okay.
it. That's
it's got a
it's
roller
for.
coaster.
Yeah,
Just like it's got a roller coaster, it gets a pass because that's your voice.
That's about it. That's about it.
Right. All right, no, for sure. But no, it kind of makes me wonder, what do you think really hinders the north side of the strip? Because, on the south side of the strip, we've got all these great places. You got Mandalay Bay, you got MGM Grand and Signature. New York is a blast. Say what you want about the place. I love New York.
There's just no action going up there.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure, give it like 10, 20 years, there's going to be more hotels taking up some property there, and it'll be poppin'.
Yeah.
But it's going to take a very long time for that to happen. To build up to it. But yeah, there's nothing really too appealing to go up there. There's just nothing. So I feel like it's gonna take years and years for some places to just build new hotels, because that's basically the only spot they have left to call it, hey, a hotel at the Strip.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's definitely a big deal.
Yeah, I feel like that's the only way it'll come back to life.
Yeah, it's a pretty funky little spot up there, I gotta admit. Well, let me ask you this: what would you like to see on the north side of the Strip that would get you up that direction?
Let me think about that. I want to see like a cool hotel, like something with the balcony. There's not many hotels with balconies. Yeah, I love balconies.
The spoiled Cosmo girl loves the balcony.
I love the balcony. We need something with balconies, more balconies.
So a balcony would be good.
More hotels with, just another hotel with cool things to do. Maybe what kind of hotel? We already got like the hotel that's going to be of an Asian theme, right?
Yeah, we're going to have Resorts World from Genting Group. They're Malaysian.
Well,
I figured that out. Malaysian, actually.
Well, let's think. What other country could be represented through a hotel? We have the Venetian, kind of like Italy.
All the good hotels are Italian, because Bellagio's like that too, and so is Aria, if you really want to break it down. So that's a thing.
Yeah, let's see. We'll do just do a taco hotel. There you go.
Like a taco, let's expand on that, like a Mexican themed hotel.
Yeah,
or we're
there
thinking
you go, and get margaritas. Bring some of the best.
Oh, Robert,
margaritas.
Come on, Paris counts as France. Robert's saying that Paris doesn't count for France. No, that's totally that's like Rush Hour 3 France, but it counts.
Yeah, it counts. It has the Arc, the Trump, and the Eiffel Tower.
Maybe that's something we should talk about on the next podcast. What themes that we need to come up with for a hotel?
Right.
Like what hotel themes that we'd use?
Or what's missing in Vegas?
What are we missing in Vegas?
What is there that we need?
Yeah. See, I don't think the north end of the Strip is going to do too well, even with these new hotels. Because here's the thing that gets me: how long have they been working on the Drew? How long have they really been working on this thing?
I don't know how long.
I mean, that eyesore's been there since, I want to say, 2008? Something like that?
I have no idea.
I know that it was part of Echelon, or at least, sorry, Resorts World was part of Echelon, but Fountain Blue was working on that for a while, and I know they were working on that for a long time. But it's been like 10, 12 years they've been trying to get this thing up, and nothing doing so far. and they had to push it back again. So last I read, rumor is Fontainebleau's not going to be done until 2022. It was supposed to be done at fourth quarter of 2020.
Oh, maybe they ran out of money and they had to get new contractors.
Oh, they've run out of money like 6 or 7 times on this damn thing. So I don't know what else they can do really.
Yeah, they didn't say anything regarding like what could have been. It's just there.
I mean, this place has been hurting since the recession, since a lot of places, because people started knocking down their hotels and trying to build some bigger stuff. Like Genting Group, for example, the only reason that they're on the Strip now is because the Boyds, the owners of the Stardust, they blew up the Stardust. As you know, they blew that up, and they were going to go ahead and build Echelon Place, which is going to be really similar to MGM City Center property. So they're going to have like 4 or 5 different hotel towers kind of mixed in with a lot of shopping and all that, all the luxury hoity-toity sort of stuff there that I'm kind of
first.
Right. Yeah. So they were trying to do that. And it was going to cost them $4.6 billion or some other absurd figure, probably damn well near. Some of the estimates I heard were like up to $9 billion.
Wow.
Yeah, it was pretty.
Give me
insane.
that instead.
Right,
I'll make you something.
There you go.
I'll make you something.
That is definitely the subject of our next podcast. What would we do with Echelon Place's money? But no, because here's the thing: they did that, then the recession hit. Their bankers and their investors, walked out. Then they're like, okay, we're just gonna wait about 2 or 3 years, and we're gonna go ahead and do this. And the Boyds they never recovered. So.
Yeah, Robert said there's one bankruptcy and later a fire sale.
Oh, a fire sale. Ah, okay.
Ooh, all right.
There we go. It used to be Thunderbird, Silverbird, and El Rancho. Yep, definitely. Oh, see, there you go. El Rancho. I miss El Rancho. 2007? They started it. Okay, see, so it's been like 14 years. They've been trying to put this thing together, and it's not good. I mean, it's been decades. It'll literally have been decades by the time it's actually open.
Well, I guess it's cursed. The curse of the North End.
well, here's the thing too. Do you think Genting is gonna get away with revitalizing the North End of the Strip? Because that was another thing too. So there was another Asian theme hotel and casino. Now, Cris, did you ever go to Lucky Dragon? Do you know about Lucky Dragon?
Why does it sound? Oh no, that's not it.
No. Tell me. Tell me if you. Let me know if you got it. Let me know if you got it. Tell me about Lucky Dragon. What do you know?
It sounds familiar, but I don't.
Exactly. Want to know why? Because you weren't their market. No, I'm not even kidding about that. I'm not even kidding about that.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know.
Well, the thing was, Lucky Dragon. It was something put together by I think Alexander Turnberry. I can't remember Turnberry's name, but the guy that was in charge of Turnberry Associates. He whipped that together, and he was mainly trying to pull in the Asian high rollers to the Vegas Strip there. Which were and they were already there. They were already at Mandalay Bay and all that. See, Robert, he watched a video about Lucky Dragon. No one's actually been there because it was only open for 10 months and nobody wanted to go there because they were stingy on their comps.
Wow.
They only marketed to Asian players, and you know what? They were not kind to the locals. They didn't do a lot for local players. They anticipated a lot of traffic from Spring Mountain, which is what you would call Chinatown, so to speak, in Las Vegas. Amazing Asian food over there, very authentic. They had a very large Thai and a Korean population, I believe Vietnamese population too. So that was a whole big thing.
I'm looking at the pictures. Yeah, I've never seen it.
Yeah, and it's a beautiful property.
And it's pretty.
They were so ready. They had all their associates, all their clerks, and their the guys on the tables and all that. They were ready for it. And Robert's telling us about it. Yeah, it opened in November of 2016, and then they closed the casino and the restaurant in January of last year. And then the hotel got closed in October. It's really small. I always thought it was 300 rooms, but it looks like it's 203 rooms, which is a boutique hotel. That's a lot more common in East Asian places like in Japan and in Seoul, Korea. Places like that. That's a more common thing. But that's not what Vegas is about.
Wow, and the rooms, I'm looking at their website, are beautiful too.
Right? Are they just? I mean, it's gorgeous, isn't it? It's so sad.
Oh, I feel sad now.
Well, I do, and it was because it was an Asian themed casino, and I'm not sure if you know about me, but I'm as a martial artist growing up, and I was very much into Asian culture. I was a little bit of a weeb. I like the anime. I speak Japanese and
Oh
everything.
yeah. Oh.
Yeah. So I mean.
Nani?
Hi. So desu ka?
はい。いいえ、いいえ。ちょっと待ってください。
So, sige na.
Nani yo?
All right,
now sorry. Now we're talking Japanese.
Now we're doing the whole podcast in Japanese. Great.
Yes.
Welcome to the hashtag Ace of Vegas Tokyo edition.
Oh no, konnichiwa.
All right. I guess you could say konbanwa. It's evening time, so.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, back to the top.
Okay,
I was really excited. I was really excited about it too. Just because it had authentic Asian restaurants in there, authentic Asian food, and they just it just hurt me to see them do that. But they didn't appeal to the market. They didn't care about the broader market of resortists and tourists that like the mega resorts and all that, and it just crippled them. Now, Resorts World is a bit more like a traditional Vegas mega resort, so I think they do better, but I'm not sure if that one good place on, let's be honest, one of the crummier parts of the Strip is going to drag enough people down there to really support it. So only time will tell. But
I'm like saying, like, just create a meetup, north part of Vegas, and party it up with nothingness.
Exactly, just in those empty lots over there. So
let's meet up.
Yeah, I don't know. So Cris, so you're feeling pretty. It looks like they're trying to. So the guy that bought it's trying to get it reopened in 60 days, and they're gonna knock down the casino and pop in a convention center over there. So I guess we'll have Lucky Dragon back in some capacity, but it looks like it's going to be a shell of its former self. It's not going to be nearly as cool as it should have been. I mean, you saw the chandelier in the thing, right?
I think it's really pretty.
It's gorgeous, and it was fresh. It was new. It was the first. It was the first hotel that opened on the Strip in something like 10 years, and I was like, "Wow, it's amazing!" I just never had a chance to visit it.
Yeah, I didn't even know it was in existence.
Yeah, it lasted a year, then just collapsed on itself.
That's so sad. Oh, well, hopefully that remodel will... Well, it doesn't even need any remodeling, but that...
Oh, man, 36 million. We could have bought it for 36 million.
Oh, my God.
We totally could have bought that.
Yeah. We could have made our money back. No, I don't think we will.
No, seriously. We could have gotten in on the Strip for $36 million. You know what that is? That's pennies.
Right.
Bare minimum to get on that Strip. Now it's $2.2 billion easy.
Go fund me.
That's a steal. $36 million for a hotel casino on the Strip. That's a steal. That's basically robbery. Like you may as well just walk up to the guy and shoot him for all that.
Well, Robert suggested a GoFundMe.
There you go. That's what we'll do. So yeah, don't forget to go to our Patreon that I'm gonna set up right now in the description box, and then we're gonna go ahead and get that 36 million together so we can buy a hotel too.
Give us. We'll offer free meals.
There you go. Yeah, we got you. Like anybody, right? Oh, there's my boy Jesse Byrne in here popping in. What's up, Jesse?
What's up? Now I'm hungry.
All right.
I want some hot pot.
That does sound nice, but we can't go to the Lucky Dragon to get it.
Oh, there's a lot of good places.
Yeah, so
in Vegas.
Hopefully Genting's gonna get it together. What do you think of the Drew? Do you think they're ever gonna finish the Drew?
Which one's the Drew?
The Drew's the blue one. The Fountain Blue Drew. If you want to check that one out too.
I'm looking it up.
All right, because that one's the other one, the other major one on the Strip. That's supposed to be the other huge property. It's costing us like $600.
Oh yeah, I've seen this.
That one was Echelon. Oh, there you go. Actually, you know what? The free meals might be a good idea. Robert's selling us the brewery that got crowdfunded. Got it. Yeah, free pint a day. I would be all over that. Okay. All right. Yeah, we might be able to put this together.
There you go.
There we go. Awesome.
Right by the Sahara.
So
it's really nice blue.
It looks really nice, right? It's huge. Yeah. I mean, I think it's going to be something like 5,000 rooms or something absurd like that. And it just kind of makes you wonder, like, what are you going to do with a hotel that size?
And I feel too that you have to make it cheap for people to go stay there at that end, but
Right. Well, that's the thing about that end of the strip. It's already pretty broken down because, I mean, how much does it cost to stay at the Strat, really? Like $50 a night after resort fee, maybe $65 a night.
Basically, yeah, like $20.
Yeah.
I actually booked a room once for Circus for $12.
Why would
just
you?
In case.
Just in
because
case.
I wanted to go to the rides.
Oh, okay. Why not just take the Uber up there?
I know. That's a whole other story. It had involved BTS, but
no. Let's hear about the story. Let's hear about the story. I'm curious.
No. Well, I went to the Billboard Music Awards, and BTS performed, and I went just to see them. And they were at the MGM, and I told my sister, I don't want to see all the way that far. BTS are here. What if I see them? So we ended up just staying.
Were you going to kidnap him and take him back to your room?
No, I just wanted to see them from afar, admire them, and be like, oh, yeah, what's up?
Oh, you weren't going to be like, hey, baby, I'm staying at a pyramid. You guys want to come?
Yeah, I'm learning Korean, too, and I keep getting it mixed with Japanese.
Oh, okay, gotcha. So
I'm set.
You're a top-tier BTS fangirl right there. You were trying to take them back to the pyramid.
You know it. Mm-hmm. Well, no, I'm not.
Yeah, you were. It's okay. It's okay. We have secretly invited Natalie Portman back to the volcano at Mirage. She doesn't know it yet. She hasn't heard.
Oh, well, if I ever run across her number, not that I have.
But if it comes up, just saying, I got a hall pass. I got the hall pass for that.
Yeah.
I was told that was okay.
Yeah, I think I might have. No, I shouldn't talk about this because there is like a secret stash of contacts when I was at Steve Harvey that I did not really look into. I was just curious.
Oh.
I saw a few numbers, so she may or may not have been one of them.
Gotcha. So that is for the post show there, just for the record.
Yes.
Guys, sorry about that. We're not putting that out on the main one.
But yeah, I'll let you know.
Okay.
How did we get into this? But yes, Circus didn't hurt to not stay in that room. It was only like $15.
Right. No, that's fair enough. No, I mean I've been up there recently. I think I went there last year. I was staying at New York. Went out to go visit a friend. He was up there the same weekend, so we went to hang out. Went back to his room, and he even got one of the nicer tower rooms up there.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
No, not nice. It was piss. It was terrible. It smelled.
Then.
It smelled like sewage. It was dated. It was dark.
Yeah,
dingy.
It smells like chlorine pool.
Yeah, like the whole time. It sounds like they either just sanitized something or it hadn't been looked at in 12 years. There's no in between there.
Yeah, I think maybe they should do in the North Strip like some more, family-friendly hotels for the kids.
Well, that was Circus. That was their whole shtick. They're like, hey, it's family-friendly.
What about a
Legoland?
Right. Legoland.
Lego Hotel. Okay, so that sounds pretty beast right there. Okay, all right.
Marvel one.
Okay, there you go.
There you go. Something kid-friendly.
Disney does have the money to buy into the Strip.
What's going, Disney? The first Disney hotel in Vegas?
Well, do they need a hotel in Vegas? I mean,
I don't know.
Hooters Annex, yes.
Hooters, yeah.
Yeah, but that's
$3
exactly.
blackjack.
Hey, you know what? No hate though. No hate. At least they got the wings. They got the wings for sure.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So no hate on that. Yeah, just what else? I don't know what else they could do to fix up that side of the Strip. I thought they had the Sphere going up over there, but I think that's going to be by Echelon, isn't the MGS Sphere?
Another Sphere.
Or no, I think it's the same one. I think it's the MGS Sphere. You know about that one, the one that's going up in Vegas, right? Or the MSG Sphere or whatever it is.
Let me see. I know there is one that used to be next to Mandalay. It was supposed to be something. I don't know if it's.
Yeah, because it's on Sands, right?
Yeah. Oh, this is crazy. See, I'm learning things, people, about Vegas. I wish I can go every month. Why am I so far?
We're working on it, player. We're working on it. It's all good. It's crazy. It's gonna be great. It's slightly off strip there, but even that's too far away. I can't think of any reason for me to want to go up the north end of the Strip over there. There's just nothing for me there. I mean, SLS is pretty cool, and some of the suites are pretty nice. I visited a friend that had a suite up there, and it was actually pretty amazing. Mm-hmm. But once you get to the suite level, pretty much everything's amazing.
Everything else is
it's like what else are you gonna? I mean, what else are you gonna do? Like, hey, it's like 20 bedrooms. This is amazing.
I should just book a suite far away and be
Just for
like,
the
hey,
lulz.
just for fun.
Say that's the only way I'd
Oh,
say at Circus Circus is if I had a suite, and I'd
I'm
probably spend.
curious how their penthouse suite if they have one. Circus.
We should all go all in on one for our meetup. Let's all go in on a Circus Circus suite.
There you go. Executive suite number 1410. That's what pop. Wow. This can't be it.
All right, let me see.
Wait a minute. This is just Google Images I was looking to.
All right.
Is it? Well, it's like you're a 90s, 80s suite style. It's not bad.
I mean, here's the question. So did you get the junior suite or what is it? And how much is it running per night? Is it worth it?
Let's see.
Oh yeah, okay. I see one on their website. Doesn't look half bad.
Well, I wonder. Let me now try to see if I can book it off their website just for fun.
Just for fun.
We're doing an experiment. Circus. Come on, like what other person talks about circus but us? We're giving the business now, guys.
Right. That's what we need, a sponsorship. Let's go back to the live chat over here. Let's see what we're talking about here. So Robert's talking about Hard Rock, and Dan was he mentioned Treasure Island. That was the first place I gambled in Vegas, actually.
Really?
Yeah, it was. I won. I think I won $40 off a slot machine over there. After I'd lost $50 on another one, so I kind of evened out. But it was. I think it's very pretty. I think it's a drastically underrated place there. I've heard. Unfortunately, it actually came in number 9 on my top 11 worst casinos list, but that was voted by the fans. So that wasn't my personal opinion. It was just on the list. Someone actually put it on the list, and people actually voted for it. So I was like, okay, I guess we have no choice but to put this on the list. And I was a little disappointed it ended up there, but I think it's a very pretty resort. I miss the pirate shows.
Yeah, they don't have them anymore?
No, they quit doing them in 2013, 2014, something like that. I remember I'd seen it once because I saw it on my first trip to Vegas. Then the next trip, it was not there. It was gone.
Yeah, because I remember trying to I wanted to see the whole the fire show was it the Mirage? Mm-hmm. And then I wanted to see the pirates, but the volcano show. But yeah.
Yeah, it looks like they're doing some construction on one of the ships, which is good. So maybe they're bringing it back, because last I checked, you could get married on the pirate ship at Treasure Island. So hint, hint, nudge, nudge. If anybody's terribly interested in that, if anyone needs to make that push for their spouse to be.
I cannot get the cost of that Circus suite. You have to call.
You got to call in for it?
But it says it would cost around $350 to $900 a night.
$900 a night. That's not bad. That is not bad.
Yeah.
And and Robert's talking about it like it might come back. I guess we'll see. We'll just wait on that and see if it does come back. But I'd be super hyped to go see those volcanoes. All right, so that's another thing. I want them to kind of bring back a bit of the Kishk. If they had some more cheesy shows and, Kishki kind of theme stuff up north, I'd definitely spend a lot more time over there than I would on the south end of the strip. And that's saying something, because that's usually where my hotels are, because I usually like to stay at Signature, Mandalay, Mirage, and all that. I usually stay at a lot of the MGM properties, mainly because I play my Vegas, so they give it to me for free anyway. And then, I'll gamble with them, so they'll give me more stuff after that. I don't pay for anything over there, so it's hard. Yeah. It's hard to get away from them. And I do like New York, because it's a really fun party hotel.
Yes.
Yeah. So
the arcade.
Oh, exactly. The arcade.
That's the only reason. Best arcade. Sorry, Excalibur.
Oh, or what about that one versus the arcade in Circus Circus? Who wins?
I like only the rides at Circus Circus, but New York has some. Well, you know what? Excalibur does have some old school Sega arcades that I really like, so I'll give it that. And they have Dairy Queen. Okay, I do like Excalibur.
Oh, look at this. Oh, actually, here, you should check that link in the
Jay Sarno's.
Yeah, Jay Sarno's apartment. He's got a pretty banging apartment in here. Yeah.
Oh yes, this is where I was at.
Yeah. Yeah, double doors and everything too. He's got it. Yeah, that looks clean.
Oh, it looks kind of like, they have not done any remodeling.
That one's the 14. That's the 1410.
The jacuzzi, nice.
Yeah. Gotta love that. Okay, see, I could get down with that there. I could definitely get down with something like that.
One day.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe one. So that's another reason for you guys to go ahead and make sure that everybody subscribes to Ace of Vegas, so that we can afford to go to these extravagant places over here. That'd be amazing. A replica of the actual bar in New York City. Well, Dan, I guess it depends on what you're talking about. They do have a couple replica bars and streets and all that. I'll be the first one to tell you, as a New Yorker, New York is nothing like the real place, but it is still so much fun, and the aesthetic feels good. Like, you actually do enjoy it, not because it's authentic, but because it's everything that you really want. I mean, I like the way they did the bridge, like they did the Brooklyn Bridge.
The bridge is nice, yeah.
Yeah. Statue of Liberty, it's very pretty. It looks nice. And everything looks really good over there, and the pizza place isn't too bad. It isn't too bad there. The one that's upstairs from the casino.
Yeah, the food there, I tried a lot of places there in New York, and I wasn't a big fan, but yeah, they had pretty decent pizza.
Oh yeah, definitely. They got a lot of stuff for it. Like, it's very budget friendly, which is what I like about it. It's actually really good for being budget friendly. I took one of the Madison rooms over the Park Avenue room, because their basic one's the Park Avenue, and I got the Madison, or maybe it's vice versa. I know I got an upgrade when I did the tip, and it was very comfortable. I enjoyed it.
Nice.
Yeah, the furniture was really nice. It was very solid. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I stayed there, and I had problems with the AC. It wasn't working, or it was just a really hot day. Just the AC didn't work, and they switched us to another room that had the same problem.
Right. Now, we had the same problem at the Monte Carlo. My daughter's godfather and I, we went to Monte Carlo so many years ago. I think we were 25, so it was like 4 or 5 years ago. We had gone there before it was park, and we just struggled with the AC there. And because we're idiots, we went in August.
Oh yeah.
So we're like, nah, we ain't doing this.
Especially those. But Monte Carlo is probably one of the worst hotels I've stayed at. I have so many stories.
But here's the funny thing. They're still not about the north side of the strip. We're still talking about the south side. There's nothing to talk about on the north end here. It's just so bad. All right. How we doing?
It's popping.
Yeah, hopefully the north end gets its act together. Maybe it's gonna need maybe they just need some more shows over there. Maybe need some good performance.
Chris Angel can go there.
Right. You know what we should do? We should set up Bruno Mars at Resorts World.
Oh yes.
So when that opens, that'll get me there.
Same here. I want to see Bruno Mars.
I know you.
Let's add J-Lo to it.
Oh, okay.
Let's add everything to it.
Send them all up there.
The only way.
Maybe Brittany will come back. She'll start a residency up there.
I don't think I want her to come back. She's okay.
Oh my! Why not?
I mean, just seeing her performances, it looks like she's not even trying, and then she's lip syncing, and it's like
lip syncing. Everyone knows that.
I just want to see one song of hers, and I'm satisfied. But I think I'll still be disappointed.
All right. Well, let's open it back up to the live chat there. Do you guys think Britney's good enough to bring up, or actually better? Here, actually, hang on. So Tiffany and Debbie Gibson. So Robert wants them to do a residency up there. So Robert, would you be okay with them being on the north side of the strip? Would you be willing to make that trip up to Strat or Resorts World or the Drew or whatever is up there to go see the Gibsons?
Now.
Oh, is that the song? I never heard the original song. I heard, what I heard first? I Think I'm a Clone Now from Weird Al.
Oh yeah, Weird Al ruins some songs, and you can never go back to the original.
Exactly. It's so hard to sing. Right? It's so hard to sing "Gangsta's Paradise" now.
Oh my god, I know.
Yeah. God. Oh, so there you go. There's Stan pop-up fishing. Resorts World and the Drew finally open. Maybe the North End will receive a revamping. It would be a good time for Circus to do an upgrade. Oh, and actually that reminds me too. Didn't the Stratosphere start doing some upgrades and rebranding too? I know they're the Strat now. I know they changed their name, but I just hadn't heard anything about them, and I had been too lazy to research.
Their rides are still the same. They still have, I think, their bungee jumping.
So they just gave it a fresh kind of paint or something, huh?
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
$500,000 to show? Yeah, maybe it might be worth getting Britney up there.
There you go.
I don't know. I don't know. I mean, something's got to do, but yeah, they got to do something with Circus, or I mean, if you ask me, just bulldoze the place. Keep the steakhouse, because the steakhouse, I gotta admit, it is fire. I have been to the steakhouse. It was many years ago, so I'm not sure if it is still fire. But last time I went, I think it was like 6 years ago, but it was straight up fire. I loved it.
I've heard. I want to go. I want to eat. I'm hungry now.
Right? Well, we got to go to a bad Vegas hotel, because it seems like the worst Vegas hotels have the best steakhouses for some reason.
Hey, could be a thing.
Yeah. Well, no, because Excalibur, also Camelot Steakhouse, magnifique. Magnifique.
Oh.
Love it.
I need to try it. I haven't been to any steakhouse because steaks are expensive, so I'm like...
Oh, no, not if you have a $100 credit from Vegas slots, just saying. And you can only get those $100 credits by playing My Vegas with Ace of Vegas.
There you go.
Right.
I need to start my Vegas back at it.
You're on a My Vegas channel at least once a week.
Yes, I know. Well, I used to play like crazy. Like, guys, I had an addiction. Like, I would play it at my boring job. I would let the slots run for the 100 spins until I get like a bonus. That was my thing.
As you should.
Got that.
As you
I need to start again. Oh yeah, you know why I kind of like deterred away from it is because of the Flash plugin. I don't know what is up with the computers. I have Flash and I keep...
Well, if you run it through Chrome, you actually have to manually fire it up.
Yeah, and then I have it Safari. I use it more than Chrome, and I have Chrome, and I'm like, I need to do that.
Just get Firefox. Get Firefox. Be done with it.
Firefox, I have to do that. Yeah, because my friend told me he wants to take me to Vegas for my birthday, and I'm like, I will try my best.
There you go.
So, it's coming up. So
all right. So that's got your thing. Oh, that's another thing too. So My Vegas, they're shutting down their Lucky Life game, and I think I told everybody about this. I put up a video about it yesterday. But for any subscribers that missed it, if you are a Lucky Life player, log in now so you can transfer your Lucky Life account over to My Konami slots, and they're actually going to go ahead and take over the whole thing now.
Oh.
Yeah, so they're shutting down the servers for the My Vegas Lucky Life. And Lucky Life was an interesting game. It lets you go to Macau and buy some stuff at the Resorts World casinos out there, and I think the MGM in Taiwan, as well as the one in Macau too. It was basically My Vegas slots, but if you lived in China, that's what it was for. Which was pretty cool. I thought it was pretty cool. If you lived in China or Japan or Philippines or something like that. Yeah, I got a friend that lives in Philippines actually, and at one point we were thinking like, oh yeah, if I learn how to do the Lucky Life thing, I can be your Cebu correspondent. I'm like, that sounds pretty awesome, but that just never really materialized. So yeah, we're really we're really behind on that, but and actually Robert just dropped the link to the actual video there if you guys need the tutorial. But yeah, you can take all your stuff over there to My Konami, and what it's implied is that they're going to open up some more rewards, maybe some more international rewards, maybe we'll see some more Macau-based awards. So if you ever are overseas and you have your billions of My Vegas loyalty points, because I can never spend more than $500,000 when I go. And that's when I'm trying really hard, usually.
There. I'm adding myself to this group.
There you go. All right, you're getting into that now.
I'm in now.
You're officially part of the team
Special.
Now. Right on. And actually, Robert, if you want to put up your win slots group too, that'd be awesome. I think people need to know about that. Not sure if everybody knows about that, so go ahead and drop that in the comment section too, my man. But yeah, so if you do that, I'm hoping that means that when Resorts World finally goes up next year, I'm going to be able to get some comps over there too, because that'd be banging. Maybe get a free night, get the first free night stay over there, just because that's the type of guy I am.
I miss the old My Vegas rewards.
Well, I'm glad that they started doing the unlimited redemptions now too.
Yeah.
So they're the semi-unlimited. Yeah. I just never know what to do with all that, because I constantly have over 1 million chips and never know what to do with them.
Yeah, same way. And I always get just like 1 or 2, and I used to do like everyone's account and get them their M Life card, and then we would get like room across everyone, a drink and a buffet. I would go crazy back in the day, like those were the great days.
Yeah. Definitely. Have you guys ever played with the idea of doing one of the cruises? I know it costs a lot of loyalty points. I mean, I just ripped up 300,000 loyalty points earlier today, man. So I thought about doing the cruises. I just never get a chance to. Like, I'm always at work when it refreshes, and they're always gone. So I thought about that too.
I'm scared of cruises. My dad really wants to do one, but I don't know. I just feel like Titanic is gonna happen all over again.
Well, not if you're in the Bahamas. Well, how many icebergs do you know are in Barbados? Come on now.
Something could happen or something crazy, but no, I do want to do one. But
there you go.
I think I got traumatized too much because I saw also a ferry, that Korean ferry accident. Now I'm talking about tragedies.
Instead of
but yes, I want to go one of these days and try one of those cruises. But I don't know how. I want to see other people's experience of how it works.
Yeah, it's been a popular thing, and people love the cruises there. And who's gonna say no to a free cruise? Because basically that's another thing. Cruises are so similar to Vegas. Bee Gees karaoke. Staying alive. Or how's the song go? Because you can tell by the way I use my walk, I'm a woman's man. No time to talk. Shimon.
Yeah.
There you go.
Let's turn into a karaoke channel.
Indeed, that's what we do. That's another reason we got to go. Well, south end of the Strip, Level Up Bar. It actually has karaoke there. They got to do karaoke at Resorts World, which they should. I know it's not Japanese themed; it's Chinese themed. But I still think that'd be great. It's vaguely Asian, and most people probably wouldn't know the difference anyway. Unfortunately.
I'm sure they'll have my BTS.
Yeah, I'm sure they will. I'm sure they will, because Resorts World was really big in Seoul too, in South Korea, right?
Oh yeah.
So maybe they might get that residency popping over there. You never know.
No. It's never gonna happen, but only in my dreams.
Hey, at least a concert. Let's not rule it out. I mean, Resorts World, they bought into it. $650 million is something to scoff at. I'm sure they have a couple bucks to pay those guys.
Like, hey.
All right, just putting that out there.
Going.
All right, so if anyone from Genting Group is listening right now, your girl Cris, she really needs you to go ahead and put out some feelers and see if we can bring our homies BTS #BTS over to Vegas, so we can
make close to them.
Yeah, she also needs them delivered to her suite at the Circus. If we could arrange that
I'll
too.
take the entire staff too. I know they travel. I'll take anyone.
The whole entourage.
Take anyone. They're managers.
There you go.
I'll be fine.
Oh no, go. Keep our standards high now, love. Yeah.
But yes.
All right. Also, if you guys want to go ahead and just put in a good word for me with Natalie Portman too, feel free to.
Oh yes, Natalie.
Ace of Vegas. Ace of Vegas at YouTube. She can just go ahead and drop me a line here. It's all good.
I'll comment I'll comment your YouTube channel on one of her Instagram posts.
There you go. Next time.
Spammer. Must go.
All right, cool deal.
All right, guys, this was a fun podcast.
Yeah, I think we're at the top of the hour too. We actually went a little over.
Pal. Yeah.
I know we were supposed to have 20 minutes to talk about ComsGuy's thing, but CG's off. Like I said, he was out with his family right now, and that's where he's supposed to be. So that's okay.
Happy Father's Day.
Yeah, I got the day off. That was my gift.
Yes, happy Father's Day to you.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, we did all of our stuff. We were done by 4, and I'm like, okay, I got stuff to do. So I'm not sure if you guys heard him in the background. My sister came by too, and she started shouting. I'm like,
oh, we have a question.
Oh, we got a question.
If you guys had your own casino in Las Vegas, what would be the name of it? Would you have your own rewards?
Yeah, no, actually, and I'm wondering, Dan, were you the one that suggested the name of it? We talked about it in one of my videos too. I think we should talk about this. I think this should be the subject of next week's podcast. All 3 of us take 20 minutes. We'll go ahead and whip up our own casino with our own theme, and we'll talk about it then. So, Dan, are you okay with waiting a week? Are you okay with waiting a week, and then we'll do that together? Let me know what you think, man.
And sad news, I won't be here next week.
What?
Because I have to go to a dreaded 3-day bachelorette party.
Oh, bless you.
Hopefully no one's watching this. I really don't want to go.
All right. Well, we didn't hear nothing. We didn't see nothing. We don't know what happens on #Vegas stays on #Vegas, except for the replay.
So wish me luck. There could be a creepy stripper, and I'm scared. So
Gotcha.
just pray for me.
You can sneak away. You can Skype in. You can sneak away.
I'll post it if you want to follow me on Instagram, I'll post the entire adventures.
Oh, what's your Instagram handle?
CrisRocks, the same as
just
this.
CrisRocks, because you're the queen
not the
of
actor
branding.
Comedian.
Right.
Yeah. He stole my name.
Oh, is that how that works? Even though he was born
I have
in
no
72.
age and just added the S. So
Right.
We're not alike.
Fair enough. Seems legit. All right, guys. Well, we're at the top of the hour here. Cris, any final thoughts before we go ahead and take off? We were going to make this a shorter one, but, we've been babbling and we did it anyway.
We did have content. Yeah, we did have pretty good content. I was like, we're not going to have much to talk about. Yeah.
Wrong, because we have chemistry. Shame on you.
Right? Yeah, I think, go visit the Haunted Museum. I'll go with you.
All right, there you go. We're gonna hold you to that, and we will save the north end of the strip. All right, Cris, you have a catchphrase yet? You've been working on that yet?
I
don't remember how you ended your. I don't remember how you ended your video from today.
I'll have one for you next time.
Like last time. That's your catchphrase now. I got one for you next time. Oh, there it is. We got one for you next time.
Yep. That's it.
All right, awesome, guys. Well, in that case, you guys, Ace of Vegas and CrisRocks are signing out. That's your turn for the catchphrase.
Yeah. So I'll see you guys next time.
All right. Strong hands.
Sayonara.
And I'm not sure how you say it in Japanese, but strong hands and happy spinning, you guys.